Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to pull out the key insights you need to stay ahead. And today, well, we're hitting a topic that honestly keeps a lot of business owners awake. Listen to this. The FBI says AI-powered cyberattacks. They're 3 times more successful than the old ways. And for small to medium businesses, SMBs, the average cost for just one incident, a jaw-dropping $254,445.
Wow.
And here's the kicker. Something like 60% of small businesses that get hit like that, they close down within 6 months. It's existential.
It absolutely is. And, the business world today isn't just challenging. It's this constant stream of disruptions. They're happening more often. They're way more complex. And everything's so interconnected now.
Right.
We're talking AI attacks that learn as they go, supply chains that seem solid one minute and fragile the next, misinformation that spreads like wildfire.
So that old business continuity plan,
Yeah.
the BCP, that document you maybe look at once a year.
Yeah, exactly. That static thing. It just doesn't cut it anymore. For SMBs, there's basically zero margin for error left.
Okay, so our mission in this deep dive is to unpack how AI agents are flipping the script on crisis management for you, the SMB owner. We're shifting from just reacting after the failure starts to building a genuinely proactive, dynamic, smart resilience framework. We'll walk you through what these agents are, how they work, where they shine, and, crucially, how you can actually start using them.
The goal is critical insights, practical steps, but without, drowning you in tech jargon.
Precisely. And this isn't just about buying some new software. It's really a fundamental change in philosophy, how you think about continuity.
So less fire escape plan.
Yeah, exactly. Less fire escape, more like an intelligent, always-on fire prevention system. Think sensors, active response, maybe even autonomous extinguishers.
Yeah.
It's about building a business that can adapt and endure no matter what gets thrown at it.
I like that, an active system. So, okay, why are those traditional plans falling short? Why isn't the old fire escape enough? Well, it's the threat landscape. It's just evolving at machine speed. Modern crises, they happen in real time. They operate at a scale that humans, we just can't keep up.
Like those AI cyberattacks you mentioned.
Exactly. They learn, they adapt while you're trying to defend. Or think about global supply chains, how fragile they are. One little snag somewhere.
And it ripples everywhere.
And then there's misinformation. It can trash your brand reputation in hours. Not days, hours.
And SMBs feel this pain more acutely, right?
Absolutely. They're just more vulnerable, usually tighter cash reserves, maybe no dedicated IT or security team, or a very small one.
So downtime hits them harder, proportionally.
Way harder. A few days offline, that could be the end for an SMB, whereas a big corporation might absorb it.
Okay, and here's a key thing, right? These modern crises, they're all about data. Just floods of data.
Totally. Think about a supply chain issue. It's not just one alert. It's shipping manifests, supplier updates, network logs, what people are saying on social media, weather reports.
It's overwhelming.
It is. And to respond effectively, you need to take all that in, analyze it, and act on it now, at machine speed. Humans can't process that volume and velocity alone.
Which circles back to that shift you mentioned, moving from the static plan
to the dynamic business resilience platform.
Right.
Powered by AI, always on, always monitoring, always learning, ready to act. Resilience becomes less of a chore you do once a year and more of a continuous, proactive function built right into how you operate.
So you're not just recovering to where you were, you're adapting forward.
Exactly. Adapting and evolving, getting stronger.
Okay, so if that's the why, let's get into the how. How do these AI agents actually build this resilience? What is an AI agent, really?
Good question. So think of an AI agent less like simple software and more like a digital specialist on your team. It's programmed to sense what's going on around it, make decisions, and take actions to hit a specific goal.
Yeah.
And often it learns and adapts along the way. It's got a degree of autonomy. It's purposeful.
So crucially, it's not just basic automation running through a fixed checklist. That distinction seems important.
It's vital. Simple automation is rigid. If this, then that. Full stop. An AI agent gets a goal, maintain customer trust during this outage.
Right.
And then it figures out the best way to achieve that goal, using the data and tools it has, adapting as things change.
Let's make that concrete. So simple automation, server fails. It sends a generic service down email. Maybe not super helpful.
Pretty basic, yeah.
But an AI agent with that goal of maintaining trust.
Okay, that agent would maybe analyze which customers are hit hardest, draft personalized messages for them, update the public status page with real info, ping the right tech team.
All without needing a human to click send every single time.
Exactly. Adapting is needed. That's the agentic part. It's thinking, problem solving towards the mission.
That's a huge leap.
It is. And it lets these agents act as your, let's call them proactive resilience architects. They're constantly scanning data, trying to predict issues, prepare for them, and respond often automatically before they blow up into major problems.
Getting ahead of the curve.
Getting ahead, building fortifications, not just reacting. It's a massive advantage.
Okay, so that proactive piece is key. Let's talk strategy. These agents aren't just for the boom moment, right? They help across the whole crisis life cycle.
Absolutely. All 4 stages. Take detection. Think of AI as your digital early warning system. It's spotting weird patterns in market data, network traffic, supplier news, even social media sentiment.
Giving you a heads up.
A crucial head start, sometimes weeks before a human might notice something's off. Weeks.
That's invaluable. Okay, what about when the crisis actually hits? The response phase.
Well, AI operates without panic, without getting tired. It can automate the high-volume stuff, like sending out thousands of customer updates accurately. It executes your pre-planned protocols instantly and perfectly.
And helps the humans.
Yeah, it gives your decision-makers real-time, data-driven insights and recommendations. Cuts through the noise. Then, in recovery, it helps get things back to normal faster and smarter, managing insurance claims, coordinating IT fixes, analyzing what went wrong.
And the last stage, prevention. This seems like where it gets really powerful.
Totally. This is the feedback loop. AI analyzes the root causes, figures out how effective your response was, and helps you learn from it. Turn that setback into a strength.
So you don't make the same mistake twice.
Exactly. You emerge stronger, more prepared, the value prop is clear. AI-driven risk management means faster, smarter, data-backed decisions, less risk, less financial damage, less reputation hit, more long-term stability. It's just good business health.
Okay, let's dig into the toolkit then. What kinds of AI agents are out there for an SMB? How do they, actually work?
We can slice it a few ways. By function, for instance. You've got customer agents, think advanced chatbots handling support 24/7. Employee agents for internal comms or keeping workflows going. Security agents obviously watching for threats. And data agents doing heavy-duty analysis like predicting supply chain snags.
And are they all equally smart? Or is there a range?
Definitely a range. At the simpler end, you have simple reflex agents. Basic if this then that rules, like if server load hits 90%, send an alert.
Okay, basic automation.
Kind of, yeah. Then model-based agents are smarter. They keep track of things, maintain an internal model of the situation. So the crisis comms agent knows who it's already talked to avoid confusion.
Right, more context aware.
Exactly. Goal-based agents think ahead. They consider different actions to achieve a goal, like finding the best alternative supplier if the main one fails. And the most advanced are learning agents. They actually get better over time by analyzing past performance. Your crisis messaging agent learns what worked last time.
Constantly improving. So practically, where do we see these? What kind of software are we talking about?
You see these capabilities in things like sophisticated chatbot platforms, often using tech like ChatGPT's API, workflow automation tools like Zapier's AI agents, connecting different apps intelligently, predictive analytics in things like QuickBooks, forecasting cash flow, and automated decision-making systems for things like optimizing delivery routes on the fly.
Okay, but here's a big question I know listeners will have. What happens if the AI system itself goes down during a crisis? That seems like a huge vulnerability.
Critical point. You absolutely need resilient AI architectures. It starts with the basics. Redundancy and self-healing. Think automated retries if something glitches, saving progress so it can restart, having backup or hot standby agents ready to jump in.
Like a backup generator for your AI.
Pretty much. And for bigger failures, you need more advanced stuff. Failover mechanisms, like escalation paths. If one AI isn't confident, maybe it hands off to another model, or ultimately to a human.
The human-in-the-loop safety net.
Always. Or graceful degradation, maybe your super smart chatbot reverts to a simpler version if needed. It's about layers of defense.
And fascinatingly, these can sometimes work even if the internet's out.
Yeah, that's where offline and local first comes in. You can run some AI models right on your own hardware, on-site. Good for privacy, too. Agents can talk directly to each other on a local network, then maybe sync up with the cloud later. So even in a blackout, some core functions can continue.
Okay, let's make this real. Where are SMBs actually seeing success with AI agents in specific crises? Cyberattacks seem like the obvious starting point.
Yeah, for cyber, AI is doing two key things. One, proactive detection. It learns what's normal for your network, then spots weird deviations way faster than humans can.
Catches things early.
Right. Two, automated response. Using specialized platforms, AI can run preset playbooks to contain a breach, isolate affected systems. We're seeing response times cut by like 80%. That massively reduces the damage. Minutes versus hours makes a huge difference.
Huge. Okay, what about supply chains? That's been a nightmare for so many businesses lately.
AI brings serious agility there. First, predictive warnings. Analyzing supplier risk, geopolitics, weather, social buzz, it can flag potential issues weeks ahead. Weeks.
Right.
Second, generative AI for modeling. You can simulate thousands of what-if scenarios like your main supplier suddenly goes bust. Test your backup plans virtually. It cuts planning time dramatically.
So you practice your response before you need it.
Exactly. And when something does happen, AI enables that dynamic, real-time reaction. Automatically shift inventory, find alternate sources, reroute logistics. You mentioned Project 44 helping Blue Diamond. They saved $1 million a year on transport, cuts scenario planning from hours to minutes. That's agility.
Incredible. What about crises involving people, staff shortages, PR nightmares?
AI helps there too. For staff shortages, it can intelligently reassign tasks, or internal chatbots can handle common employee questions, freeing up HR. For PR crises, you've got social listening tools using AI sentiment analysis to catch problems early. Generative AI can even help draft initial consistent communications.
A single source of truth internally, too.
Yeah, AI chatbots can provide that for employees, keeping everyone on the same page during stressful times, avoids rumors and confusion.
Okay, I see the broad strokes. Let's maybe touch on a couple of specific industries. Retail.
Sure. For retail and e-commerce, think AI managing inventory, predicting surges, avoiding stockouts, and customer service chatbots handling inquiries, returns, recalls smoothly. 247. Keeps things running, keeps customers less frustrated.
And healthcare. Say an SMB clinic. Lots of sensitive data there.
Big time. For healthcare SMBs, AI chatbots can give out accurate public health info, do initial symptom checks, help triage patients. But, and this is critical, IPAC compliance is non-negotiable. You need business associate agreements, BAAs, with vendors, end-to-end encryption for any patient data touched by AI. No shortcuts there. Patient trust and legal compliance depend on it.
Absolutely vital point. Which leads us naturally to the human element. This isn't about robots taking over, is it? It's a partnership.
Exactly. AI is brilliant at certain things. Speed, processing massive data, following rules perfectly, working 24/7 without getting tired or panicking.
But where do we, the humans, still reign supreme?
Well, AI assists, it doesn't replace. Humans are essential for the big high-stakes calls, decisions with major financial, legal, ethical weight. That needs human judgment, experience, context.
And empathy.
Absolutely. Genuine empathy, emotional intelligence for upset customers or anxious staff. That's uniquely human. Also, creativity for totally new situations, those black swan events AI wasn't trained on. Human intuition and improvisation become key.
And oversight, right? Accountability.
Yes. Humans must validate AI outputs, watch for bias, and ultimately take responsibility for the actions taken, even if AI assisted.
Is there a risk, though, of leaning too heavily on the AI, just accepting its suggestions without thinking?
Definitely. It's called automation bias. We tend to overtrust automated systems. Sometimes blindly following the AI can lead to worse results than if the AI just acted alone, ironically.
So how do you fight that?
You design for collaboration. Define clear roles for humans and AI. Build in checks, make the AI show its confidence level, offer alternatives. Maybe use cognitive forcing functions like a pop-up asking, "Are you sure you want to shut down this server? It impacts X, Y, and Z." Force a moment of human reflection.
Critical engagement, not blind trust. Okay, let's get practical for the SMBs listening. This sounds powerful, but maybe expensive.
Let's bust that myth. It doesn't have to be prohibitively expensive. There's a whole spectrum. You've got free or freemium tools, maybe using ChatGPT for drafting some comms. Then affordable SaaS subscriptions, maybe $50 to $500 a month for specific tools like AI-powered accounting features or social listening. Custom builds are possible, but most SMBs start with off-the-shelf SaaS.
And the ROI. How do you justify the spend?
Well, you flip the question, right? Not can we afford AI, but can we afford another crisis without it? Remember that $254K average cyber attack cost?
Yeah.
Businesses using AI report real savings, maybe $7,500 a year median savings. AI and security slashes breach costs by millions on average. Plus productivity saving, maybe 7.5 hours a week per tool. That adds up fast, like $10,000 a year. Often you see ROI in 12, 18 months, maybe instantly if it helps you dodge just one big hit.
And accessibility is key here, too. The rise of no-code and low-code platforms.
Oh, that's huge. It democratizes AI. Your non-tech staff can build useful automations. Think Zapier AI agents connecting your existing apps in smart ways. Maybe automatically flag negative reviews and create a support ticket. No coding needed.
When these tools need to talk to each other, right? Integration is crucial.
Absolutely. AI agents can't live in a vacuum. They need to plug into your existing stack, your QuickBooks, your Salesforce or HubSpot, your Slack or Teams.
So AI enhances what you already use.
Exactly. Intuit Assist in QuickBooks predicts cash flow issues. CRM AI personalizes crisis comms or triages support tickets. Crisis platforms push alerts straight to Slack. It makes your current tools smarter.
Okay, but with great power comes potential problems. Let's talk pitfalls. What are the risks to watch out for?
Good area to cover. First, data quality. Garbage in, garbage out. If your data is messy or incomplete, the AI's predictions will be unreliable.
Makes sense.
Second, algorithmic bias. AI learns from past data. If that data reflects historical biases, the AI can actually amplify them. Think unfair resource allocation in a disaster scenario. Needs careful watching.
So you need to check its work, essentially.
Constantly. Then there's the black box problem. Sometimes it's hard to know why an AI made a certain recommendation. That erodes trust. Explainable AI, XAI techniques help, but it's a challenge.
And security. Can the AI itself be attacked?
Yes. There are targets for things like data poisoning, messing with the training data, or adversarial attacks feeding it tricky inputs to fool it. Security needs to be robust.
So it's this constant dance between leveraging automation and maintaining human control, keeping that automation bias in check. What about the legal side? Regulations.
Yeah, the regulatory maze is getting thicker. You've got broad data protection rules like GDPR. The EU AI Act is coming with specific rules for high-risk AI, then industry specifics like high pay for healthcare, those BAAs and encryption requirements we mentioned.
And the million-dollar question. If the AI messes up, who's liable?
That's the tricky one. It's complex and still evolving legally. Is it the AI developer, the vendor selling the tool, or you, the SMB, using it? What's clear is courts won't accept the AI did it as an excuse.
So you need safeguards.
You need human oversight, good documentation of decisions, clear contracts with your vendors about responsibilities. Ultimately, the business owner is accountable.
Okay, this is a lot, but incredibly important. For an SMB listening wanting to get started, where do they begin? What's a practical roadmap?
Think phases. It's a journey, not a big bang. Phase 1, readiness and strategy, maybe 1 to 4 weeks. Look inward. What data, tech, people do you have? Identify your top 3 to 5 crisis risks. Set some clear goals. Pick maybe 1 or 2 initial use cases, something high impact but low complexity, like that chatbot for basic outage questions.
Okay, manageable first step. Now.
Phase 2, pilot program, weeks 5 to 16 maybe. Test 1 specific AI tool on a small scale. Pick a vendor, define success, how many queries handled, deploy it carefully, see if it works, measure the initial ROI, build confidence.
Prove the concept before going big. Makes sense.
Then phase 3, scale and integrate. Month 4 to 9 perhaps. Roll out the proven tool more widely, beef up infrastructure if needed, formally write it into your BCP. Integrate it tightly with your CRM, your accounting software, etc.
And train the team.
Crucial. Phase 4, training and change management. This is ongoing. Train staff not just how to use it, but how to interpret it and, critically, when to override it. Run realistic simulations. Be transparent with customers, too. Let them know when they're talking to AI and give them an easy out to a human.
And it doesn't stop there, right?
Never. Phase 5, continuous improvement. Also ongoing. Set up systems to monitor performance, track those KPIs. After any real event, do a thorough post-mortem what worked, what didn't. Use that to retrain your AI models. Keep them sharp as threats evolve. It's a cycle.
That's a really clear, practical path forward. Okay, as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the core takeaway?
It's this. AI agents aren't sci-fi anymore, especially for SMBs. They're becoming an essential strategic tool for navigating this unpredictable world. They shift crisis management from just surviving reactively to building proactive resilience. It ensures continuity, and honestly, it can even become a competitive edge.
And importantly, as you said, it's accessible now. SaaS, no-code tools. It's within reach for businesses of all sizes.
Absolutely. So the final thought to leave you with is this. Given how fast things change, how complex disruptions are becoming, the real question for your business isn't, can we afford to invest in AI for crisis management?
It's, can we afford not to?
Exactly. Can your business afford not to?
Think about your biggest risks. Consider how this kind of AI strategy could be the lifeline you need. Thank you for diving deep with us today.